Hi guys, so today I wanted to make a video about what I packed for my trip to Vietnam in April. I made a goal for that trip to only take the 24-litre backpack that I take to school with me on my trip, and I managed to do that, and I was really proud of myself, and I think I did pretty well, and I definitely learned from the experience, and I wanted to share the kind of things that I learnt and the kind of things that I took and wouldn't take again with you guys, so that maybe I can give you some tips and inspiration for your next trip. So I wanted to start with the backpack I took. This is my everyday school backpack. It's a 24-litre one from Togus. I got it for half price at an Australian electronics store called JB Hi-Fi. Don't know if they're international. Pretty sure you can find it anywhere. There are obviously probably better backpacks that you can get though. This was just what was available to me when I started school. But it's a pretty good backpack. It's got lots of external pockets. One there, you've got the two side ones, one up here. There's a little one in there as well, which is pretty good for just like sticking my phone and stuff in. And then 3 major compartments in the actual main part of the bag. So I pretty much filled this to the brim. I'll probably try and pack less next time because this was actually quite heavy. Not the best to kind of lug around the airport. I wish it was a bit lighter. So there was definitely room for improvement, but I did pretty well to only take 24 litres for 2 weeks. I've got everything laid out right beside me, as well as the things I brought back with me as well. I did buy some extra things, and I figured I'd show you that as well because I managed to bring everything back with what I'd taken. I didn't have to buy any extra bags or anything like that. So the first thing I figured I would talk about would be clothes. So I took 4 tops, 2 bottoms and 1 one-piece. I also took a pair of socks, 1 bra, 5 pairs of underwear, a bikini and a one-piece, as well as what I'm wearing right now, which is just some Lululemon leggings, a sports bra and a jumper just for the plane because it gets a little cold. For shoes, I took a pair of thongs, a pair of runners, and so that's pretty much it. I didn't take too much. I think I probably wouldn't bring the skirt again, especially because of where I went. It wasn't very kind of formal, it was very casual, and that was kind of the one thing that felt a bit out of place and unnecessary. I might have even taken less underwear. I didn't really feel like I needed it if you just wash it in the shower or something like you would your swimmers. And I probably wouldn't bring the sports bra because, to be honest, I didn't really exercise. Wasn't really necessary, but if I went again, I'd probably try and do a bit more exercise, and that would probably be something I'd need to take. So for clothes, I think I did pretty well. The next kind of major category was toiletries. I think I did really well here, but I would still take less stuff next time. So for toiletries, I had a hair straightener. I think I used it once or twice during the 2 weeks, and my hair is pretty nice. It's a little bit curly, but relatively straight, not too frizzy. I don't think I'd bother with that again. I brought a comb, which kind of a necessity, toothbrush. I brought coconut oil and baking soda. I make most of my own toiletries, so those were what I brought for my deodorant, my makeup remover, my toothpaste, all that kind of stuff. I brought my period cup. I brought a bar of soap, which is what I use to wash my hair. I actually had a lot of hair problems on my trip because I just started doing this, and I didn't realize that you needed to kind of balance it out with something acidic. So I would have taken some vinegar with me if I had known to balance out the soap that I was using. I took 4 makeup products. I took mascara, which I rarely use. I don't think I'd bother with mascara again for this kind of trip. Maybe for Europe I would take it. A BB cream. I took a eyeshadow that I got and that I use as highlighter, and purple cream. Not that that's really a makeup product, but I used it as one. And then I also took some hair ties and some bobby pins. For jewelry, I took a chakra bracelet that I got for my birthday and these little watermelon earrings that I'm wearing right now. That kind of made up the bulk of what I took. The next kind of biggest category was probably electronics. I took my GoPro and my GoPro charger. I took a spare charger, which came in handy in the airports and the planes that didn't have chargers, and its charger. I took my laptop and its charger, and my phone and my phone charger. I probably wouldn't take my GoPro again, but that depends on where I'm going, because I do like to go snorkeling and I do like to take photos and videos while I snorkel, so it would just depend on where I was going for that. Which probably brings me to my next category, which is just kind of miscellaneous stuff. And one of the items that I'm not sure if I would take again or not would be my snorkel goggles. I don't use the actual snorkel, I don't use the flippers, I just use that when I go snorkeling, so I figured why not just take my own. It's not that bulky. I used it once when we went snorkeling. We only went snorkeling once. And I'm not sure if it was worth it. If I really was trying to pack light, I probably wouldn't take it, because all the tours you do, they provide it for you. So that was kind of a iffy item to take, but I'm glad I took it. I also took a bike seat, which some people are going to probably be a bit like, why would you take a bike seat? But we did do a bicycle tour, and I have an injury to my tailbone. So that came in handy, but again, if you're trying to pack light, if I was trying to pack a lighter, wouldn't be something I take. It didn't make too much of a difference, and my injury isn't terrible. It makes it uncomfortable, a little bit painful to be on a bike for a while, but like I could have made do without it, so I probably wouldn't take that again. Other kind of miscellaneous items was I had a drink bottle that I took with me. I would definitely take a drink bottle, just because I also try and avoid using plastic, so that was a must. I took a pen and a notepad. I didn't actually use the notepad that often, but the pen was really useful for when we had to fill out like immigration cards and stuff like that. I took my wallet and my keys, just for when I got back home. I took earphones. Earphones are a must for me, especially at the airport. I'm always listening to music, always. And I also took a book and obviously my passport as well. So the only other two items that I took with me on my trip were two bags. I took a handbag, my only handbag, and a tote bag. Tote bag came really handy for the stuff that I brought back, and I didn't use the handbag at all. I don't think I would bother taking it again. I kept everything in my pockets. My leggings had pockets, my shorts had pockets, one of my shirts had a pocket, my little romper had pockets, so everything had pockets. I didn't really need it. I wasn't carrying much around. It was really just my phone and maybe my earphones, key card to get back into my hotel room. That was about it. So that was all I brought. There are some things that I probably wouldn't bring again, but the majority of it I thought was pretty good. If I was really trying to pack lighter, I would skip out on the snorkel goggles. I would skip out on the bike seat. I would probably take one pair of swimmers if I was really trying hard, but I liked having two. I would only bring the tote bag. I wouldn't bring the handbag. Again, if we're talking about the same destination only though. If I was going somewhere like Europe, I might bring a separate bag just for going out for dinner and stuff like that. And I might bring my GoPro or I might not, depending on the situation. And I definitely wouldn't bring my straightener. So that was all I took with me, but I also brought some things back. So the bulkiest things I brought back is I bought some lanterns. I bought two little white ones and I really fell in love with the print on the yellow one. I thought it was gorgeous, so I had to have it, and so I'm pretty happy with that. I would definitely buy that one again, probably not the white ones. Apart from that, I got two little anklet kind of things from a stall. The stall owner really liked us, so he gave us free stuff, as well as the little jade statue. I brought home chopsticks that were made in a little village that we visited on our bike tour, and I brought a pair of shoes back because the only shoes I own are the runners, the thongs, a pair of Converse, and I didn't really have any other shoes, and I found those and I really liked them. So that was, I also brought back a little wooden box for a friend and 2 little yellow statues for friends as well. So that was all I took. I put the lanterns in the tote bag. Everything else fit. I ended up having to wear the heels in the airport because they wouldn't fit in the backpack, but my runners would. So that was the only kind of problem. Those actually killed my feet. I was in airports for like 30 hours. It was terrible. But not really something that you'd have to think about not taking next time. So that was all I took with me for my trip. I hope that maybe you've got some ideas about what you can fit in 24 litres. Like, I think I managed to fit quite a bit. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget that there's a blog post attached to this video, so you can go check that out. I talk a little bit more in depth, and there's some links to some of the activities I did that I used specific objects for. Yeah, have a great day or night, depending on where you're watching this. And I hope to see you in my next video.